Hello y'all, we'll be making a dish called Char Siu. This dish is packed with protein that can help reach your daily recommended intake, and according to the United States Department of Agriculture, an ounce of protein can be either 1 ounce of meat, poultry, or fish, 1/4 cooked beans, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, or half an ounce of nut or seeds. To make this dish, combine salt, pepper, sugar, Chinese 5 spice, oyster sauce, soy sauce, dark soy sauce, honey, Shaoxing, and red bean curd into a bowl. Next, turn on the stove and saute garlic and ginger until fragrance. Pour the sauteed garlic and ginger and oil into the rest of the mixture and stir. This will help dissolve any remaining ingredients that's left in the bowl. Repeat this process for annatto seed, however please exclude the seed but keep the liquid. For your choice of pork cut, poke holes into the meat, then place the meat into a bowl and let it marinate overnight. On the following day, preheat the oven to 325 degrees. While you are waiting, place the pork onto a rack and do not discard any of the remaining liquid in the bowl. Also, please be sure you'll have the pork separate apart while they are cooking. When the oven is ready, place the pork into the oven and time for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, use a spoon or brush to pour the remaining marinade onto the pork. Repeat this process for 2 more times and don't forget to flip the meat in between each coating. For another layer of coating, mix 1/2 cup of water, a tablespoon of honey, and 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil into a small bowl. Brush or pour the liquid onto the pork and time for 10 minutes. Repeat this process for 2 more times. After a total of 1 hour in the oven, check if the internal temperature is at least 145 degrees Fahrenheit. It should be juicy and tender. To properly prepare, slice the pork to about a 1/4 inch thick. According to research done in South Africa by Hurden and Smith, pork contains a good source of protein, phosphorus, zinc, iron, and B vitamins. However, another group of research suggests that red meat and processed meat are linked to better cell damage, oxidative stress, and insulin resistance, as well as gestational diabetes. In other words, please be sure to moderate and consume a variety of protein sources. For a side dish, saute a tablespoon of garlic and a cup of onions for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then add in your mushrooms and cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. Pour in 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil, and 1/2 teaspoon of dark soy sauce into the pan. For a thicker sauce, pour in a teaspoon of cornstarch and a 1/2 cup of water into the pan. When the mushrooms finally cook, remove the mushrooms and add your bok choy and stir fry for about a minute. When the bok choy is done, then add in the mushrooms into the pan. Set your vegetables aside with your rice. In a separate pot or pan, add in 1/2 cup of green onions, a tablespoon of oil. Saute until fragrance and feel free to add salt and pepper for more flavor. When finished sauteing, garnish your green onions onto your rice and meat. According to MyFitnessPal, here are the nutrition facts for this dish. For an alternative option, combine cilantro, cucumbers, and bell peppers into any roll of choice. Then, add in your meat and put in green onions and then fermented carrots on top. According to MyFitnessPal, here's the nutrition facts. Hope you all enjoy. Have a great day.